Welcome back to the Busy Bee Chronicles. Join me as we explore Castaway Cay, one of Disney's private ports of call in the Bahamas. In this video, I'll show you around the property, check out the new dining area at Serenity Bay, and for the first time, rent a bicycle to explore the island. If you're new here, my name is Chelsea, and my channel is where I share all the things that bring me joy, like Disney cruises. Now this video is a little different than my usual style because I woke up with absolutely no voice on this day. Too much excitement on Pixar Day and too much cold air at Disney World finally stole my voice. I promise I made no deals with Ursula the Sea Witch. But I've added these voiceovers so I could share with you everything I can about the island and my day. When you dock at Castaway Cay, make sure that you grab beach towels right when you get off the ship. On this island, this will be your only chance to grab towels unless you want to buy one from the shop. Also, watch out for characters because often you can see them getting off the ship, making their way down the trail to the island, or stopping for meet and greets right at the entrance to the path towards the rest of the property. On this day, it was the best weather I've ever experienced at Castaway too. All my past visits, it's been raining, which is great, but I really enjoyed this nice sunny day. You can even grab a great photo with the stern of your ship. There is a tram that you can take to save yourself some walking if you'd like. This tram will take you down closer to the shops, dining, and beach areas. Personally, I usually walk because it's a very pretty view of the island with lots of opportunities to take some great photos. And on this walk, the water was so crystal clear, I even caught a glimpse of a stingray. Now the theming of Castaway Cay is to make you feel like you've been washed up on a shipwrecked island. With all the pieces of boats and planes and other decorative debris, it's a fun theme that brings the playfulness of the Disney imagination to the Bahamas. And if you have little ones, there's also Scuttle's Cove, which is the kids' area on the island, and an entire area shaded to play some outdoor games if you wish. I feel like Castaway Cay is basically your location to hang out and do a bunch of picnic, beach activities.
Short line for Minnie.
Yeah, let's go.
Here you can find a couple of different shops where they have those essential items you might need, as well as your usual Disney souvenirs, plus some things that are still useful around the pool or beach, but Disney branded.
You said that
Wait, no,
a shark?
They have the sharks too. I wanted a sea turtle one. I just didn't get one.
There is sea turtle.
There is also Cookies Barbecue, where lunch is served on the island. It's pretty much your usual hot dogs, hamburgers, and a variety of salads, fruit, and some other snacks. But there are also beverage machines and soft serve machines here. And look at this, I caught the birds enjoying a little bit of soda too. I thought that was too funny. There is also an area where they offer hair braiding and some locally made items for sale along this path. Now, I've walked the 5K a few times here, but I never rented a bicycle, and you could do that. So I decided this time that that's what I wanted to try. You don't need reservations, but it is something that you can reserve if you wish. Unfortunately, I didn't write down what the exact cost was, but I do believe it was under $20 per bike, maybe even less. It was definitely an affordable thing to do on the island. They give you a designated amount of time before you need to return the bike, but they were very chill about it. They have bikes in multiple sizes, so you can also find the right one that fits you. Now, I won't lie, I am not the best bicyclist, as you can see here. I was struggling trying to use the camera at the same time, and I'm just not the best at it. Fortunately, I had somebody with me who was able to hold the camera for some of these shots, so later on you'll see what there is to see on the bike trail without getting motion sickness from me holding the camera. Now, one of the great paths is that if you ride all the way down to Serenity Bay and then you turn right, you'll see a sign for the bike path there. But at the end, there's a great little spot to look out at the beach. You can also ride around the loop where the 5K is. It's open to bicycles, walkers, and runners. And it gives you another way to see the path. Serenity Bay is the 18 and older area of the island. There is a beach exclusively for adults and the hangar bar overlooking the water. They've recently added some more private cabanas in this area as well, but those are by reservations and for an additional cost. The hangar barbecue area is also 18 and older, and recently they remodeled it. There's usually a couple, different items that are offered here that aren't in the regular cookies back by the family beach, but in general it is the same stuff. I personally wasn't a big fan of this remodel. It was pretty cramped and people created 2 lines, which in such a small space, it made it a bit confining. It also had kind of a cafeteria feel to it inside, but honestly, you're just picking up your food here and moving on to the dining area. So it's not a big problem, it just wasn't something that appealed to me that I thought was a great change. After returning my bike, I enjoyed a little ride on the tram back to the ship. Now I should also mention this is my first cruise on the Disney Fantasy, and I'd cruised on the Disney Dream, its sister ship, and one of the things that I loved was the outdoor mini golf. It's such a fun addition to the sports deck area of the cruise because everybody of all ages can really enjoy it. And if you're new to Disney cruising, you should also know that Pirate Night is usually the night that you visit Castaway Cay. So if your sailing goes there, it's a fun party, and for most sailings you even get fireworks at sea, which is exclusive to the Disney Cruise Line, so that's definitely exciting.
But now it's time to do what pirates do best. Partying! Right, if you're out there ready to celebrate the pirate's life!
Is this where the pirate gathering be taking place?
Oh,
We have up here some pirates! I feel a lot of motion!
she's in search of treasure!
He's here on the ocean!
Thanks for checking out my Castaway Cay Day video, and if you're interested in other parts of my Disney Fantasy cruise, or other cruises I've been on, make sure that you check out my channel and all of my videos playlists. Be sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post new videos. Thanks for buzzing by. See you next time.